I make stuff for clout. The most valuable asset is attention now because people's attention is everywhere. When somebody sees you have what they deem as a lot of followers, it's like they think you're somebody. Because if the thumbnail's good to catch their attention and the title's captivating and they click and they're getting the information they need, they'll watch it. It don't matter what it look like. And then also on my YouTube videos, something that I'm not going to do is in the beginning of my YouTube videos, I'm not going to do all that like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Right. If somebody wants to subscribe, they're going to subscribe. It's crowded at the top. What's it about? It's about abundance. It's about getting to a certain height and dropping a rope and pulling somebody else up with you and continuing to do so the higher that you climb. Look, I've been able to do this in my business with just one digital product and I'm passing a plug. That's how they were able to do this.
Shout out to my man, Blake Sanford. I made 1K in less than 12 hours just because I went on the IG Live, he gave out some game, and I actually implemented it.
So, long story short, saw Blake on IG, seemed authentic, spent 4 hours of my life to make 29 grand. If you follow the plan, with everything that Blake has set up, you'll make money.
So I'm scrolling through Instagram and I see this guy, Blake. I saw the price and I was like, man, ain't no way. And no lie, step by step, it's got videos, it's got everything that I needed to do my first deal and made $12,000.
I was able to lock in my first deal, $13,500. Man, we going up. This is only the beginning. Shout out to you, AstenCeo. Trying to make it crowded at the top. Keep going, man. I'll see everybody there.
There's enough for everybody to eat. So look, if you're an entrepreneur looking to get to the next level and grow your business online, click the link in the description and tap in. Instantly get access to all of my courses, trainings, resources, and systems, plus weekly calls with myself so I can personally help you along the way, and a network of tons of other entrepreneurs that you can network with, partner with, and profit with. And right now you can join completely for free. I want you to check it out and see if it's the place that you need to be to grow. All right. So click the link in the description. Tap in, and I will see you on a mastermind call this Wednesday. It's crowded at the top. Now let's get into the episode. Welcome to another episode of It's Crowded at the Top. I'm your host, AstenCeo. I got the voice of God on the other side with me.
Hey, hallelujah. Happy July.
Bro, mission is 10,000 YouTube subscribers.
Okay.
Focused mission, 10,000 subscribers.
30 days.
Been putting out content without that. I haven't put a time frame on it yet, just because I got certain things that I'm kind of hindered by right now. So once I figure out some things that's going on behind the scenes, I'll put a time frame on it. Mm-hmm. But right now, the number 10,000, that's what I'm aiming for. And I've realized the way to get to the number is not to focus on the number. So the blueprint to 10,000 YouTube subscribers is not to focus on 10,000 YouTube subscribers, but to simply focus on views. Because YouTube is not a platform that has the vanity metric of followers like social media.
Right.
It's like Instagram, it's like a follower count. It's like a vanity metric. Mm-hmm. Outsiders that aren't familiar with you would maybe possibly judge you on whether you know what you're talking about, a clout or whatever the reason, just because of a follower count. Mm-hmm. YouTube's not like that. You have pages with small pages that have loyal listenership. Because they're coming to listen to whatever it is that they're saying. It doesn't matter the subscriber count.
Right. That's real.
Or like last week, I stay in Houston, bro. It's hot. Mm-hmm. That AC was blowing cold, but I felt like it wasn't blowing like it should be. I go on YouTube, look up how to check your coolant or Freon levels in my car. Mm-hmm. I didn't care that whose video I watched. I didn't look up their subscribers before I listened if they could have the information to tell me how to check my AC for my Jeep.
Right.
It was just the video popped up. It had some views. I'm like, let's check it out. Mm-hmm. And come to find out, it's just that my dashboard's just super hot because I parked my car outside, like it's not covered. Mm-hmm. So that dashboard height, the AC got to work
A little
extra.
harder. Mm-hmm.
So it feel a little warm for a little too long just because the dashboard's so hot.
Mm-hmm.
I go to our Rally Auto. I hollered this one dude where I get my car change oil, where I get my oil change for my car. He said, "No, just go up the street to old Rally Auto Parts. You'll see a chick in a white pickup truck. She'll do it for $10." I'm thinking I'm going looking for somebody that works at O'Reilly.
Right.
No, it's just a chick in a
the
sports bra, sweating in a pickup truck. And O'Reilly, that's a hustle.
Like our good folks at Home Depot who be in the parking lot.
Yeah, she there all day. If I pull up there right now, she's going to be there, white pickup truck. She got a headset on, but it looked like a fast food headset instead of like AirPods or something. And she just talk on the phone all day while she putting Freon in people's cars. She the one told me I didn't need none. She was like, "No, you don't need, your level's cool. You actually got too much." She took some of it out. Told me just get a shield for my windshield so that dashboard don't get so hot. I was like, "Bet, good looking." But if I focus on the viewership, that is what will turn into the subscribers. So I'm like, okay. I think I might have covered this last episode, but my new goal is if it's not a video that can get, because I put out good information but bad videos. So like as of right now, my YouTube channel is all my podcasts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Podcast is good. Podcast is dope. But for somebody that's not aware of me, it's confusing. Like, what are they coming to listen to?
Right.
Versus having the podcast with other videos mixed in there. Because I've been acting like a podcaster instead of an entrepreneur that has a podcast. Right? So I'm like, if the video isn't if it's not a worthy video of at least 1,000 views, that's why I'm going into it with every video. And like I said, and that starts with the thumbnail and the caption, because it don't matter what I'm saying. Like they need to, and I need to make a promise in the thumbnail and the caption, a thumbnail and the title, and I need to quickly deliver on the promise immediately into the video.
Mm-hmm.
So I could have some clickbaity titles, but they need to get what they're coming for the clickbait. Or else that person's just going to click it, watch it for a few seconds to a minute maybe.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't talking about whatever I click and leave.
Yep, and go to
There's
the
a lot
person.
of people that do that clickbaity stuff to get the click, but then they're not delivering on the promise.
Right.
It's the same way that I do my advertising, bro. Hook, make a promise. Make a big promise.
Mm-hmm.
And then show through the story that I deliver on the promise that I said I'm going to give you.
Mm-hmm.
So just if I'm doing an ad or something, I can say, hey, you don't need a lot of followers to make $10,000 online in your business. Just like, look at them, then testimony, like hook, big promise, show the testimonies.
Mm-hmm.
That's to deliver on the promise. So show how I did it when I had a little bit of followers,
Mm-hmm.
the deliverance on the promise. So I'm like the same thing with the story. I mean, with the title on the YouTube video. So if it's gonna be, I'm just making up something on top of my head. If it's gonna be five productivity hacks for entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm.
Like in that first few seconds of the video, I need to tell them that I'm giving them what they clicked for.
Right.
You know, I'm an entrepreneur, was able to do this, blah, blah, blah. And if you're looking for the 5 ways, so they know, like, okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
here's the 5 ways.
So with the 1,000 views, do you envision yourself doing like some people do? They'll have a goal and they'll say the goal out loud and they'll be like, look, for this video to stay up, it has to be X amount of views, or we're gonna take it down and put it behind, or put it in the community? Are you gonna do that, or what you thinking?
Nah, I gotta stay up because you can't treat YouTube. YouTube's not social media, so I can't treat it. I've been treating YouTube like social media. That's why my channel hasn't been grown. So you can sit there and say, well, this video hasn't gotten 1,000 views. It's been a week. It's been 2 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. Like, it's not like the instant gratification of, you know, you throw something up on Instagram, the reel don't get no views in an hour. That reel's not getting no views.
Right.
Versus a YouTube video, people are going to be watching that stuff for a while. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm saying, when I say a quality of 1,000 view video, I'm not meaning like an actual 10, like it has to get 1,000 videos. I'm saying, is it a video that should get 1,000 views? I really want to say 1 to 10,000, but I'm saying 1,000 minimal.
Right. And that's why
is it a quality video of that? Because if it is, over time, it will get that.
And that's why I'm just trying to figure out the metric of success, because as a team, we all could feel like this should be a video to get 1K plus. But when is the metric achieved to where we say, okay, yeah, this was actually that, and let's do more like this? You know what I'm saying? To where
the metric of success will be deemed. The people will tell me if it's that quality by their viewership.
I know, but you don't think that a time frame has to be attached? That way we don't be like 6 months in of doing stuff that actually isn't working? Like I'm thinking from like a practicality standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, practical. Main thing, thumbnail, title, retention. I want to shoot for in a perfect, like my goal, shoot for 40% retention. Because YouTube they want to see, like, if I put up a video and it only got 5% retention, they're only watching 5% of the video. It's not a good video.
Right.
They're watching 40% of it, 40 to 60% of it. That's a great video.
Mm-hmm.
They're watching 15 minutes or something straight through. That's a great video. Versus they sit there, they're watching 2 minutes of it.
Mm-hmm.
They're watching 45 seconds of it. They're watching 3 minutes of it. I got a 45 minute to an hour podcast, for example, and if the average listening is 40% on there, I'm like, that's a good episode.
Yeah, for sure.
Got an hour podcast, the average listen is 4 minutes. It's trash.
Mm-hmm.
So same on the videos. If I got a 10-minute video and the average watch time is 5 minutes, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the metrics.
Mm-hmm.
But then over time, and then like I said, I got to stop treating YouTube like social media, because I built from what some would call a large platform on social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that stuff only lives in the moment. Versus YouTube is forever, bro. Literally 3 days ago. Let me bring it up. Literally 3 days ago. Shout out to Tanya Fuller, whoever she is. 3 days ago, episode 52. Comment says, "Thank you. I'm binge watching you." She just became aware of me 3 days ago, and she's binge watching stuff. That episode 52, that's from That's from 7 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? It's like, and that's why, say we haven't put out an episode in a couple weeks, because I'm like, nah, I need it to be right. Because in the past, I would have been, I need some content to put out. I was like, nah, I want these first 30 seconds to be right. Because somebody going to be seeing this 7 months from now.
Yep.
Somebody gonna be seeing it 10 months from now. Somebody gonna be seeing it a year from now, 2 years from now. So I don't want it to not be right.
Right, and that's the intro to you.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking it's this
Mm-hmm.
on this one Thursday of 2 weeks ago that it was supposed to drop. I'm just thinking that Thursday versus thinking of Tanya Fuller that's gonna discover the video 7 months from now.
Right.
Social media don't work like that.
Yeah, you ain't coming across some 7-month-old post on IG.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like I'm going in it with a different mind frame, and I'm thinking of the viewership. And then something that's going to pull the viewership to my channel is the short form content, which I went back and I looked at that episode that she watched. I'm like, dang, this is a lot of good information. It's just a sucky video. Like the title's bad, the thumbnail's bad. Like nobody would go click it because to this day, that video only has 110 views.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If it was right, that video would have way more than it. For the content of that episode, it would have way more views than that.
Mm-hmm.
It's titled "Now No Opportunities Wasted." The thumbnail's just a screenshot of me that says "Now No Opportunities Wasted." Why would anybody click that?
Right.
So it don't matter that obviously what she sees, the content of it is amazing. No matter, only 110 people seen it over 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. That's not 1,000 video, 1,000 to 10,000 view. That's not a quality of video to warrant that.
Right.
That viewership. That's why I don't have that. Hit the button. Success alert. Look, y'all, you want to know what a real sleeping bag is? It's this. They literally got this overnight while they were asleep. I'm telling y'all, it works if you work it. So come and get all the strategy, resources, and system. And system, SYSTEM, stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money. To whereas you do the work once, implement it in the system. Let the system work for you 24/7, 365. So you get your time back. You make more while working less, or literally sleep like they were. So go ahead, tap into the community and click the link down in the description. Right now, you can join completely for free. Get access to all the resources that you need to grow, plus weekly calls with myself and a network of other entrepreneurs for you to network with, partner with, and profit with. I hope to see you on our mastermind call this upcoming Wednesday. And also, are you getting value from this video so far? If so, let me know in the comments, all right? Now let's get back to it. Yo, Jarvis, close the mask. And then I wanted to ask you about, I went back and I listened to that episode. That episode is 1 hour and 18 minutes and 2 seconds long.
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 clips from that episode.
But like the short form, medium form stuff?
Yeah. And I'm listening to it. I'm like, dang, I'm covering a lot.
Mm-hmm.
How's there only 2 clips?
Just gotta get more.
No, I'm like asking you, like, what is the process of getting the clips? Because not only that one, I started to look at the last few days. I've been looking at some older episodes, and I'm going back and looking at the clips that we had. I'm like, dang, like this episode 52, for example, off the top of my head, the only clips that we have in there is me talking about Dubai in 2 clips. Because I just got back from Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
This is from January.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, once like Dubai, you can't do a lot of things over there that you can do here in America. And then like one other one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about nothing other. The actual game in there is none of that. And then there was like just other videos I went to look at. There's like one that I can't remember the episode off the top of my head, but it's like we talking about culture vultures.
Mm-hmm.
We don't got no clips talking about culture vultures. And that episode only got like 2 clips too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the whole time, it's like, how am I not talking about nothing of culture vultures in none of the clips? Because the topics that I'm talking about in that culture vulture video are polarizing. It's shareable. It's a lot of people will have opinions about it. And then I go to the Dropbox folder and I look at the clips. It's like, I ain't talking about none of the culture vultures looking like us. I ain't talking about nothing about our community, people from our community scamming us all the time. And it's not the other people. It's like none of that. Like the 2 clips from that whole episode have nothing to do with. I ain't saying the clips was bad, but I'm like, how we don't have nothing else of the whole.
Yeah, I don't know. I had to look. I had to look and see if either I didn't upload them into there or something happened.
Cause I'm like, cause what I'm liking is the Culture Vulture episode 78 is 53 minutes. If I go and I look at 78, we got 4 clips. Yeah, it got 4 clips. One of them I'm talking about how I separate myself from the financial literacy space. Another one is me talking about how people exchange their life for money instead of their money for time. And then the last one is me talking about how Dick Gregory said how you can't take the glasses off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, that was dope, but it's like the sound bites that will really get people like, what is he talking about? Will be me talking about all the culture vulture stuff. And I guess in real time, I forget like what I talked about. So it's like I just see the clips pop up. I'm not even remembering, weeks later that I talked about all this culture vulture stuff.
Right.
And it ain't got none of that. I'm just using that as an example because those are the 2 fresh that came to my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But it happened because I seen that Tanya Fuller had watched the episode and she was like, she's been watching me right now. I watched that because, like I said, I've never taken my YouTube or this podcast like seriously until now. So I'm like, I wonder what it was that she liked about that. So that's why I went and I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the main content I'm watching right now is of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, dang, I'll be saying some shit, boy. And then I go and I look at the clips and I'm like, hey, why I don't got none of this? And here's the thing, I know that in anything that you do, if you have somebody else doing it, they're not gonna do it how you would do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that. But there's just some stuff that I'm like, dang, I don't got none of this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or like I said, that episode she has, I'm like, I watched it. I'm like, man, we only got 2 clips from this whole.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll do an audit and see what's up. And that's
And
another thing
then,
too. We could start doing like I don't know if and I'm saying we like just high level, like an audit. You know what I'm saying? Because oftentimes like because we've been doing this for so long, you just get in the flow of doing stuff and moving on. So I think an audit would be a good idea. Now that you're saying this like out loud.
and then I use some AI. That same episode that got 2 clips, video got like 18. I'm like, dang, so we got 2 out of it. The AI got 18. And this other AI called Opus got like 9 or 10.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, but we got 2.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds off. But like I said, I'll do an audit.
And because I've been playing around with the AI too, I'm like, maybe we'll just have to start throwing it in some of this AI to get, because every clip that the AI got, I wouldn't use.
Right.
But some of them I would use.
Mm-hmm.
Or it can at least just give or some of the stuff in the clip I would use, but I wouldn't use everything in the clip. Like I would have maybe started it a little before the clip started, or cut it off a little before it ended, or kept going after it ended or something. Because how video works, VIDYO, you just take your video or take like you have the file, you could just drop the file in there, or you could just, I just pasted the URL because it's already posted, and it give me everything. And then not only does it give me short form stuff, it'll give me like clips also, and chapters and stuff. Yeah, Opus does the same thing. It's just from what I can see, Opus may be like a little better, but it's like I put in two separate videos. Them actual two. I put in that one where I said 52 that the person said that she came across me and was binge watching, and then I think that that culture vulture one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dang, it got all these possible clips. And we only got a handful of them
Mm-hmm.
because if I'm thinking of driving traffic, because I'm actually liking shorts like more than anything right now as far as short form content.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube shorts, it's like I get better. I'm starting to get better viewership on my YouTube shorts than Instagram.
Right.
And I have less than 3,000. I have like 2,900 subscribers on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
A short on YouTube can get more views than a short that I have on Instagram, and I got 120,000 followers on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram is crazy.
I'm like, and this short on YouTube outperformed this,
Mm-hmm.
and outperformed the short on TikTok.
And you know it's crazy.
And I got like 14,000 followers on TikTok, but the YouTube short outperformed both of them, and I only got 2,900.
It's like that their models are so like different. You know what I'm saying? Like Instagram and Facebook, they promote paid advertising. You know, it's a pay-to-play platform. Versus YouTube, they promote organic content, and then they use that to be able to pay. And you get punished, like we recently found out. Your reach actually suffers when you do pay for your stuff.
Well, your reach suffers your organic reach suffers if you pay for traffic.
Right.
If you're running traffic to an outside source, it won't affect your page.
Yeah, but I'm saying traffic too. I'm saying like if you pay to promote your stuff, it suffers.
When you say your stuff,
like your videos, your channel and your videos, yeah, your content.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's like, why? I feel like Facebook's like that too, though. Because I just feel like, why would they show your stuff to people if you paying them? And then you stop paying them, I feel like they just gonna limit it more just to be like, oh, why you stop?
Mm-hmm.
But just engagement across the board on social media is just down, and everybody's saying it's the algorithm and Instagram doing this and that or whatever. I'm like, nah, everybody's just making lazy content, including myself. And everybody's just trying to do their best to look like what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, very true.
I was even looking at my content. I'm like, what separates my stuff from anybody else's? I don't have anything unique in my content. I don't have nothing that's like, yo, that's an AstenCeo post. It's all Hormozy style content. Everybody's. So I've even been thinking, I'm like, what can I do to have my stuff look different than everybody else? Because bro, you scrolling through, bro, everybody's stuff looks the same, bro.
Yeah, because it used to be, a dedicated, situation like stylistically and editors and stuff, but now everybody's like, yeah, they got the new AI, and we all know the captions we like these days are trending, like this AI can do it too. So now the access to the same stuff is even bigger.
But you need captions because, like, I can't think of the stat off the top of my head, but I believe somewhere around like 70% of people don't have the sound on when they're watching.
Oh yeah, it's like 80. But I'm just saying, but the style of captions though, like even like the style across the board, you can get like I'll say what you have is still like on the upper echelon of captions, because you have like captions and then stuff pop up. Some other people have like B-roll in their videos, but as far as like the quote unquote Hormozy style, that's like running rampant, like all the way rampant, because it's easier to get to now.
And but I was just saying, just across the board, bro. I'm like, how can I make my stuff look different? That's what I've been thinking about. But the main thing is just the YouTube traffic, and that's why I brought up the shorts, because I'm like, with all that, more engagement than I'm getting on the shorts, I'm gonna start linking the full video from my shorts in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
So when those people are seeing it, if they are interested in seeing more, they can, click the link in the comments. And I said comments versus descriptions because the way YouTube Shorts work, nobody's clicks the description.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're watching a YouTube video, the subscription is easy to get to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying the description on a short is hard to get to, but most people don't know how to get to the description. So
Right.
you need to pin something in the comment. Because like grab your phone out right now and just look at the YouTube shorts. Maybe you already know, but if you just see that, where would you think the description is?
Let me see. I don't know, cause I clicked on the title.
See, so the most people they're not gonna be savvy enough to know where to find the description. So even
Right.
if I said something like click the link in the description or something, they'd be like, where's the description?
Right. Versus you just go right to the comments and pin it at the top. Oh yeah, see, cause they did it too. They pinned this person in particular. New merch available at what blah 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 blah.com.
Yeah, well, like whatever you want them to see, you need to pin it in the comments versus the description. Because the description on YouTube Shorts, it's in the top right hand corner, them 3 vertical dots. You gotta click that, then view description.
Yeah, that's too much. And it's
So I
crazy
said
to say, but it's
not hard to get to, but people aren't savvy enough to know that that's right there. I only know that that's right there because I was like, okay, where's my
right.
So I'm putting stuff in the description. I'm like looking at like, okay, where's the description? It ain't on the title when you click it like on a video.
And even if they are savvy, that's 2 steps versus the 1. Like you gotta click the 3 dots, then you gotta click description versus you just click comments and it's right there.
Yeah. But I'm like, if I'm going for subscribers, right? I'm like, I need to start pinning instead of something like I need to start pinning the video because that'll drive more people to the page.
Mm-hmm.
And then also on my YouTube videos, something that I'm not going to do is in the beginning of my YouTube videos, I'm not going to do all that like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff.
Right.
If somebody wants to subscribe, they're going to subscribe.
Yeah,
off of the value that you give in the video, not because in the first 20 seconds of the video, you're like, hey guys, and show support, like, subscribe, comment, turn on your notifications. They like, shut up and get to the video.
Right, yeah, because I hate that, bro. And when I was teaching the class last week, I asked the class, I was like, how many of y'all actually like, comment, and subscribe when they ask you to at the beginning of the video? Everybody, it was like a resounding no. Some people was like, I even will get out of the video if I'm asked to do that without you telling me anything.
Yeah, so it's like if you now there's nothing wrong with giving that CTA to like, comment, subscribe, or whatever. Do it in the middle of the video, or do it once you got some, given some value. You've given them your promise. You've delivered on showing them that you've given them the promise that you said. And maybe a few minutes into it, hey guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're getting back. Don't forget to like and comment and show my channel some support. But let's get back into step number 3. Blah blah blah. Versus, or just start it off like people that start off videos and they'll be like, hey guys, welcome back. It's you back with your boy AstenCeo again. Like new people that's coming to you, because most of your viewership on YouTube is not going to be people that are subscribed to you. So why are you telling them welcome back?
Right.
If anything, just introduce yourself. If you want to do that, but don't welcome back, blah blah blah. Like 80% of people that see that that's how YouTube. Just think of how you view YouTube, or think of how anybody views YouTube. You're on there, you look at the video, and then you go through it. Like a lot of videos that you watch, you're not subscribed to the people. Me and my mama watched a movie last night. I went and I looked for the reviews on the video, reviews on the movie afterwards. That's what I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I find this review people. I've never seen these people a day in my life.
Right.
I watched the video, didn't subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Watched the next review video, didn't subscribe to them neither. Got off the app.
Yeah. Yeah, I only subscribe when it's like stuff I feel like I'm gonna return for. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not just like the one-off, like you were saying, how to, fix my AC in the car or something like that. But if like I follow like film pages or, you know what I'm saying, cinema stuff that I know I'm gonna be looking up often.
Yeah, but I'm like, that beginning's crucial. And I was even thinking of that for the podcast because I was like, I might have to put, because I put my ads through the podcast, right? I was even thinking of maybe moving the ad from right from the beginning to maybe, 5 minutes into it or something. 3 minutes into it or something. I was just thinking of that for the podcast, but for my YouTube videos, I'm not going to have the same. The ad's not going to come in before the video starts.
Yeah.
My videos aren't going to have any ads. The CTA is just going to be at the end, and I'm going to do that because if they made it to the end,
right,
I'm basically qualifying people throughout the video. If it's an 8-minute video and the CTA is at the end, it's like, oh, you tapped in.
Yeah, and that's what I was just about to ask about. Like, even with the pod, would it be a good idea to put like that first ad around the time of like the average viewership, or like right before the end of the average duration? You know what I'm saying? So like if the average duration is at 4 minutes, just throwing a number out, putting that first ad at like 3.5 or something like that.
Could be, maybe. I'm still debating on the keeping the podcast the same though, because you gotta think the podcast, even though my focus is YouTube, people don't think of podcast being a podcast. Like my podcast ain't just on YouTube.
Right.
So I'm thinking of somebody listening too. Like even I might have to change up the ad because I'm not thinking of the people that's listening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying like this, like that. Look, exposure equals expansion, and for you to get to the next level, you need to get in the room. So go ahead, click the link in the description and tap in and get instant access to all of my resources, trainings, and systems. Weekly calls with myself and a network of other entrepreneurs for you to network with, partner with, and profit with. And right now, you can join completely for free. I want you to be 100% comfortable in knowing that this is the place that you need to be to grow as an entrepreneur, all right? So click the link in the description, tap in, and I will see you on our mastermind call this Wednesday. And also, are you getting value from this video so far? If so, let me know in the comments, all right? Now let's get back to it. Yo, Jarvis, close the mask.
I don't know if you be popping in on Red Circle every now and then, but the listenership is crazy.
Bro, I have no clue. Like, I haven't been looking. Bro, I probably ain't looked at Red Circle this year, maybe.
So
twice.
Look, all right, so this is what I'll tell you. Like, you be talking about like viewership on YouTube, like your Red Circle downloads are way more than that. Like the downloads of the pod. So like, for example, one episode might have, just throwing a number out there, like you were saying earlier, like 110 views on YouTube. On Red Circle, that episode might have like 235 downloads.
Yeah, and that's what I said. A podcast is an audio experience. And even with my thinking of growing my YouTube, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to grow my YouTube off of my podcast.
Right.
I need to be thinking of them as two separate entities, and I've been thinking of it as one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one thing that I've been viewing it as, on top of that, I've been thinking of it like Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's a podcast and it's a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, my YouTube channel is only my podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And the podcast, where I've only been thinking of it as a visual experience because I got a camera and all the short form clips and thinking of engage because I use it for content across the platform. Even the things that I have in it don't go with the audio experience.
Right.
So I might have an ad that says like this, like this, like this, because I got the images popping up on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody listening don't know like this is a screenshot of somebody that made $63,000 in a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That they don't know that that this screenshot is somebody that made $2,000 overnight in the hours while they were asleep, woke up to a sleeping bag for real.
Mm-hmm.
They just see me say like this. Because I'm thinking of how I run my ads on Facebook and me not saying the numbers and just pointing and saying like this.
Right.
Nah, this is a YouTube video. They not gonna flag me for saying $2,000 in a YouTube video
Right.
or my podcast stream. Red Circle ain't gonna Apple Music. I mean Apple Podcast app and Spotify ain't gonna take down the podcast episode because I said $2,000.
Right.
But I'm still thinking of it like that's how I do everything on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook. Dang, my ad keeps getting disapproved when I say he made $2,000. So let's just point real quick. I'm not gonna say the number. Have the screenshot come into where the viewer can see it real quick. And I said like this. Oh, okay. When I did that the ad got approved, and they don't take it down. So it's like in my mind, it's every time I'm talking numbers,
Yeah, it's ingrained at this point. You gotta unlearn and relearn.
yeah. And it's just like I've been treating everything like it's fucking Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not at all.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and the YouTube channel will help the podcast grow as well. But on YouTube, it'll be because because when I start killing them like crazy with the YouTube videos, then when they see the podcast, they're gonna get a deeper level of me because it'll be like this is like the podcast is like getting to know me.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna be like, bro, I'm a cool guy, man. What can I say? They're gonna be like, man, that dude, I rock with him.
I think it'll be dope to have like kind of like polarizing situations to where like the podcast has its own thing. Cause I know initially we did some like YouTube quote unquote type videos where it had the effects, the B-roll, the stuff on the screen. But now that the podcast has taken form in that manner, I think it'll be dope to bring back like whiteboard Mondays and like, you know what I'm saying? And like,
Nah, I still like what we're doing visually for the podcast on YouTube though, because it's a hard watch. Because I've been looking at older videos. Because think of every podcast.
No, I'm not talking about changing the podcast. I'm talking about like when you like just getting straight to like just some game, like whipping out the whiteboard.
I was thinking that's gonna be my YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like, yeah, having them both, but I'm saying like aesthetically, as far as the format is concerned, having like some separation between the two so they don't look the same. Like there's like some kind of, I ain't gonna say polar opposites because it's still you, but I'm saying like that's like the practical stuff. And then this is the entertainment. The podcast is the entertainment mixed with the education, the edutainment.
Nah, I get what you're saying, but it all got to be edutainment. That's why I call it edutainment. Like the entertainment has to be intertwined with the education, and they ain't gonna watch it. Think of everything you watch for educational purposes. There's an entertaining aspect to it. It may not
No.
be. It may not be certain. It may not be certain B-roll and stuff cut into it.
And that's what I'm
But
talking
there's
about.
something. But there's something outside of just somebody talking. Like just looking at one person. It's a hard watch. We was using Hormozy, for example. There's a reason why he don't just sit in his little cubicle in his closet no more.
But
And started adding all the stuff because the viewership went up when you do that. Because it's all about retaining I told you the main things that I'm focused on with the YouTube channels: thumbnail, title, average view duration. So if I'm just up there with a whiteboard, that view duration is going to be lower than if I'm up there with a whiteboard giving crazy value and crazy game, and it's aesthetically pleasing.
well, when you ask me what I watch, 90% of what I watch that's informative, they don't have that.
But it's something outside. Name drop somebody that you watch that I may be familiar with.
Chris Doe.
That's the bald head Asian dude.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really watch his content, but I'm familiar with it. It's more than just him in a room by himself talking. A lot of stuff that I've seen from him will be like him actually teaching people in a live room. And he might have a whiteboard, but it's still something as far as he can have a back and forth, because it's like he's in front of people and he's asking them, well, why would you want me to work for? Like one video that comes to mind is charging per hour versus per job or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like other people that he's talking to. Well, why wouldn't you? It's like a why can't I think of the word I'm thinking
Like a
of right
workshop.
now? Well, it's like a workshop, but it's like a role play.
Oh yeah.
The thing that I'm thinking of is he gets to have like a role play with somebody because they're right there.
Yeah. So yeah, I was
Or
just
it's not
speaking
somebody
to
that's turned there.
graphics. That's what all I
I
was
know,
saying.
but it's still something that makes it versus
Yeah, for sure.
a guy that has his work desk and an extra bedroom in his house
For sure.
and a microphone. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even using him, Chris Doe, if it is just him, it's not just him in front of a whiteboard talking. Like on some how we did my content years ago. Or it's thinking when I started doing Minute Mondays when I was in my apartment and I just had a whiteboard up on the wall in the dining room.
That's what I was talking about when I was earlier. I said whiteboard Monday. Yeah, Minute Monday.
His stuff ain't that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure his stuff ain't that.
No, the majority is live stuff. The same thing with Myron. It's like in person.
It's live, so it feels different because it's live.
Right.
Because they're actually talking to people versus just, okay, guys, this is how we're going to do blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're just going to be a talking head, you got to have something to go with it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We got another one. Success alert. Look, they were able to do this in their business in just a couple weeks' time. Things can happen fast for you if you move quickly and with a sense of speed. So what are you waiting on? Click that link in the description. Tap into the community for free. I'm making it crowded at the top. I want you to be 100% sure and positive that this is the place that you need to be in to grow as an entrepreneur. All right? So click that link. Tap into the community, and I will see you on our mastermind call this upcoming Wednesday. And also, are you getting value from this video so far? If so, let me know in the comments, all right? Now let's get back to it. Yo, Jarvis, close the mask.
Yeah.
That's why I said I like what we're doing visually on the podcast now, because it's a way better watch. Because like I said, I've been watching a lot of old episodes lately. I'm like, it's good, but it's a tough watch.
Mm-hmm.
Because you off camera, and it's just me.
Yeah, straight through.
Talking. versus any other podcast you see, it's multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't like Joe Budden's got all kinds of stuff rocking, but it's multiple people.
Right.
When Joe's talking, camera can be on him. When Melissa Ford's talking, camera can be on her. When Ice is talking, camera can be on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's at least like that, then you can get back to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Versus it's just me talking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's why I like them edits and stuff. It's cool because it's a better it's a better watch. Like, it's enjoyable
Mm-hmm.
too. Like, I was enjoying watching that stuff.
Yeah. No, cooking with grease at this point.
Yeah, but the videos, I'm like, I just gotta I know with what I got planned, like I've planned together some topics, and I'm just going about how I'm gonna record them, whether I'm gonna just freestyle it or if I'm gonna write a script. Is it gonna be an actual full script, or am I just gonna have bullet points? And then once I have my bullet points, I'll know what to talk about because I'm knowledgeable on the bullet points that I put forth myself. Like that's just stuff that I'm thinking over right now. But I'm like, it don't matter if these videos is because some of the topics I got, I'm like, it's gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it don't matter if it's crazy. If it ain't gonna get somebody's eye to click it and watch it anyways.
Right.
But then once they there, it's like I gotta keep them there and then get them to the next. I'm like, and if I'm worried about making it a valuable, an aesthetically pleasing, well, actually, in the information is more important than what it looks like. That's why I said thumbnail and title first.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the thumbnail's good to catch their attention and the title's captivating and they click and they're getting the information they need, they'll watch it. It don't matter what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Using Hormozy again for an example, that's why he went all crazy just sitting in his closet. It's like because the information was like, boom. But you need something to catch their attention. And even before he had the thumbnails and all this stuff, like the Mr. Beast style thumbnails, he still had something to make you click.
Mm-hmm.
It was that big old mustache and the breathe right strips. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. But it was still something that made you click it. But I'm like, but get the value because I'm also thinking like, why do we subscribe to the channels that we subscribe to? Because it's something that you subscribe to it because you don't want to forget it so you can come back to the page later for stuff.
Yes, it's like signing up. It's like a lifetime contract. Like I know I'm gonna be here for this, so let me go ahead and subscribe. It's not a one-off. And then if you do something that take me out, then I'll unsubscribe. But I'm here though.
There's this guy I randomly came across. Don't know his name, but he said something I liked, and I just subscribed real quick so I could come see what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He sells sex chocolate. He's like went viral on TikTok and stuff, but just his strategy, I'm like, that boy a genius.
Mm-hmm.
He's making millions selling sex chocolate, bro. Don't know nothing about sex chocolate.
Yeah.
So they're using TikTok, user-generated content on TikTok. So what he does is he pays people to make TikToks about sex chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
He may have like 40, 50, 60 creators, pay them all to make the content, drives it back. He takes what works best. If this creator gave him something that generated traffic like crazy, he sends that piece to all the other 40, 50, 60 creators and say, make something similar to this. And you just go on TikTok and it's just going crazy, all this sex chocolate stuff. I'm like, anybody could do that with whatever they have.
Yeah. And especially micro influencers.
Yeah. And online, bro, you could go to what's it called? Can't think of the website.
Oh, with all the influencers on there?
I think it's called B. I know it ain't B-roll, is it?
Nah, I know what you're talking about.
B-roll.io. You can just go on there and pay somebody for UGC. UGC stands for user generated content. Go on there, they just have bro, it's like walking through Target, bro. Just browse the shelf, pick who you want to make your stuff.
Yeah, it's like what was the joint? People ain't really been using it as much lately, but they had all the celebrities. Well, not all the celebrities, but they had a lot of celebrities on there.
I never liked that.
What
I thought
was it?
about using that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but this is different. Cause that one you thinking about, they had Cameo.
Cameo, yeah.
Yeah, Cameo was for celebrities. Cameo mostly was for like you a big Ric Flair fan, and Ric Flair, yo, happy birthday, Johnny. This Ric Flair, woo! Like it was mainly for that, but I saw people in the marketing space was starting to use it, and I was like, this just look so corny.
I saw there was an ad that was running for like 2 years, bro. It was Anthony Anderson. He was like, it was like a car insurance company. He was like, shout out to my guys over at blah, 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 car insurance. They'll get you right. And I was just like, what is this ad, bro? Like, it was like a selfie style video outside. Anthony ain't have a haircut. He ain't care. Then I saw Game do a couple. I saw Floyd Mayweather. He did a couple. I was like, bro.
But the people that I would have used on there, they had like on their little profile, like will not endorse for business use and stuff like that. So it's like they like, nah, I'm saying happy birthday, hi,
right,
give you a positive message for the day or something. You going through something hard, get through it. You sick, hey, get well soon, like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm saying, no, I need you to promote this. It's that right there, clearly. Not for business. Will not promote business.
Yeah.
Because some of that stuff, because I'm like Floyd. I think Floyd's might have been one of them. And it was like, well, that makes sense. Floyd probably get way more than this $25.97 to promote a business. Even though I think Floyd was a couple $1,000s or whatever, but no, y'all see the growth of the YouTube channel, and the only reason why I say 10,000 is I just feel like that's something to go for. I'm like, I've had YouTube for a year and a half. It got less than 3,000 subscribers. I'm like, and watch how quickly it goes to 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna take no year and a half from just to see the growth. Like if you intentionally do something versus just doing something just because you feel like you should be doing it because all you've been thinking of is what everybody else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm up here looking at what everybody else is doing, and everybody else has no presence on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been so engulfed in this social media world. It's like YouTube is a totally different. It's different.
Yeah, I just connected with the dude last week in St. Martin. He got $250,000, and we about to chop it up. He got $250,000 on YouTube.
What, subscribers?
Yeah.
But even with that though, like I said, the subscribers is cool, but it's just not like I said, I'm not focused on the subscribers like that. I know they'll come if I deliver the videos.
Yeah.
And it's not like I said, social media, like Instagram, for example, it's like a clout thing. I don't personally understand it, but it's like when somebody sees you have what they deem as a lot of followers, it's like they think you're somebody.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't think people think people with a lot of subscribers on YouTube are somebody.
No.
For whatever the reason, they don't think that.
They do. I just don't think it holds as much weight as like Instagram. I think people respect it, and then they'll see it and they like, oh, okay. Like, man, you doing your thing. That's dope. There's somebody who's clearly at a certain level. But I don't think, I'll say this, I think it's the opposite of like on Instagram. Because on YouTube, if you see somebody like you mentioned earlier, they got like 100 subscribers or 50 subscribers, you're not going to come across their video and be like, oh, I don't respect this. I'm going to click away. Like, no, you're going to still watch it based on, like you said, the viewership. Because me as a YouTube consumer, I don't care about your subscribers. When I go searching for whatever I'm looking for, I am going to click based on views. That's what you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I'll probably, like, as I'm saying it out loud, I'll probably see it as like the top 3. Like, okay, this one got 100,000 views. This one got 85,000 views or whatever. So I might just pick based on what I think might be the best, you know what I'm saying? Who I might relate to based off the thumbnail. But on Instagram, though, it's like, yeah, if I see somebody who got 100 followers versus somebody who got the 100,000, naturally I am going to feel or believe in the 100,000 follower person a little more.
I just know, yeah. I just know YouTube, like, yeah, they give you the silver play button for 100,000 subscribers. They give you the gold play button for 1,000,000 subscribers, right? But people don't like YouTubers don't walk around with the play button.
Right.
Like people walk around flaunting the 100,000 followers.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
Or get a ClickFunnels award, 2 award for making $1 million in a funnel, and just show the award all the time. Like, YouTubers don't be showing the play button all the time. Like, or if they do, it might be off in the background somewhere, but it don't be like, like marketing wise. And y'all, these people getting all these awards, they pay for the awards. That's what I'm tired of, bro. I'm tired of people paying for things for acknowledgement and then acting like they're shocked and surprised and happy that they're getting the acknowledgement that they paid for.
Mm-hmm.
Strictly for marketing purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, guys, man, look what I just got in the mail. I got a 2 award from ClickFunnels for making $1 million in one of my funnels. Man, guys, it took a long road to get here, man. To get this award from ClickFunnels makes you pay for the award. They don't just send it to you when you get $1 million. There's a submission you put in there, you pay for it, they mail it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that got $1 million in funnels don't got the awards.
Right.
Everybody don't care about it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm humbled by this, man. I got a write up in Yahoo Finance. Guys, this is crazy. Go ahead, click the link. Check out the Yahoo Finance article. Like, you didn't pay for. Oh man, Forbes. Forbes. Or whatever Forbes. Like, you didn't pay for it. Like, and I'm all for marketing. Do it to market yourself.
Right.
But why act like you didn't pay for it?
Right. Yeah,
Instagram and Facebook lets out the subscription model for verification. You know how many people I saw like, y'all, I finally got verified, y'all. I'm verified too. I paid the $14 a month.
Yeah, I had mixed feelings like a few weeks ago. One of the LA magazines hit me up and was trying to get me to pay for something. I was like, nah, not right now.
But there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
I know, but my thing was
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, in my mind, all I could just envision was the write-up and me posting the write-up as if it was like, yo, like, but
no, you can post the write-up. There's nothing wrong with that. I just personally just don't like when people be like, oh my gosh, I'm so like LA Magazine, whatever the magazine is, LA Magazine did this write-up on me, y'all. I'm so thankful that they chose me for the...
Right.
Like, people be putting scoops on it instead of just like, hey, y'all check out this article LA blah 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 wrote on me.
Right, yeah. See,
People go the extra mile, like
God is the greatest.
yeah. I just be like, come. Like we pay we'll pay for the clout and then act like they humbled for the attention and the clout that they got for the service that they paid for.
Right.
Like just announce it and tell people to go there. Why you gotta do all the extra?
Yeah.
If I'm a rapper and I go to a strip club and I pay the DJ to play my song, I'm gonna put up my phone. I'm gonna record everybody listening to my song and stuff. Be like they feeling or whatever. I ain't gonna be like, yo, I never thought I would make it to this point of getting my song playing in the club. Like, who would have thought that they would play me in the club? Like,
yeah.
I would be like, look at them. You see them bouncing to my shit.
Right.
I can get the same reaction to the people. Like, dang, they playing his music in a strip club. Look, girls are shaking their ass. Dudes is over there throwing money like crazy. Girls is taking shots. Look like they bouncing to this. Versus, yo, I never thought I would get my music played in the club. Yeah, you did think it. You just paid for it.
Right.
But look, man. Oh man, clout chase is funny, and I do it. I make stuff for clout because the currency is in attention nowadays. The most valuable asset is attention now because people's attention is everywhere. If you can lock in on a segment of it to get that solely focused on you for whatever time frame, that's super valuable. But that's just. I ain't even gonna go into the unethical stuff that be going on out there.
Yeah.
But that's just corny shit that be going on.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to do none of the corny stuff.
Yeah.
Bro. I just be like, man, y'all corny. But if you don't want to do corny stuff, you want to grow your business online, especially through digital products, tap in. Subscribe to the top community. Get over $50,000 worth of courses, resources, systems, weekly training, and coaching calls from myself each and every Wednesday. A network of hundreds of other entrepreneurs that you can network with, partner with, profit with. And right now, if you want to join, you can join completely for free. Give you a free week trial, tap in, see if it's the place for you. If not, you can leave, no questions asked, no charge. So just go ahead, click the link in the description if you want to tap in, and I'll see you on our mastermind call this Wednesday. We out.